Hello. Let me get this out of. Okay. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Dawn. How are you tonight? Thank you so much for being here with me. So, can you hear me well? I can't hear anything. So, can anybody hear me? Oh, great. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So, thank you so much for being here tonight. This is the last day of the 7-in-7 event for this month. So, as you can see, today I have this card, and this card was inspired in one of Michelle's card that she made for this month release. I want you to see all the details first, so you are not gonna miss anything, and you're going to know exactly what I'm doing step by step. Okay. Okay, so everybody can hear me, right? Because I'm not seeing. Okay. Okay, I guess my connection is fine. All right, so let's put this card aside for just a little bit, and I'm going to show you all the supplies that I use for this card. I'm going to start with the Geo label cover plate die. This was just released, and it's such a beautiful cover plate. You can even make a shaker with this die. I did one, so it's really easy, and it's really versatile. Also, I have the mini slimline double stitch rectangles die cutting system. This is the new addition for the die cutting system that we have, and I'm gonna be using this die. That is gorgeous. This is hello there. Okay, let's put it in here. Also, I will be using Paper Glitz Fall Golds, one of my favorites. Plus, this is new. We just released Crafty Friends. And those mini scissors are killing me. They are absolutely adorable. Plus, we have some bubbles here that I love. That I always love this type of embellishment. So it's perfect for me and for this card. I'm also going to be using this gem mix that is called Sands of Times. Let me show you closer. It's gorgeous, right? And those gold shades go perfect with these teal colors on my card. Also, I'm going to show you something else. Okay, you must be wondering, what is this on top of my die? Well, what I did is I did some heat embossing, and I mixed these two heat embossings. One is Color Blend Verdigris, and this one is Sage. They are a little bit different. This has like a lot more of texture, but the color in here, it's gorgeous. It also has a little bit of gold, so the combination of both gave me this. Okay, I hope you can see it. It's really gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous. So I really like to mix and match the embossing powders. So I'm going to add a little bit more because this is what I used to create this card, so I don't have much, but as you can see, I really don't need too much of this product. And here I'm going to show you how this one looks. So those it's not glitter but chunky pieces of I don't know what's the name, but it looks so beautiful. And when it gets attached to the card, you get this type of color effect. I'm not sure if you are able to see it, but it's really gorgeous. So we're going to add a little bit of that. Okay, that's enough. And we're going to mix it a little bit. So because these two mix, so the colors are kind of similar, and there's not much difference here. I mean, I guess it's there's a little bit of glitter on here, so I mean the mix is going to be perfect. We are going to still be needing this watermark stamp. You can use another brand, but this one and the other one from Wow Embossing Powder are my favorites, so those are the ones that I use the most. Right now I'm out of the other one, so this one works perfect too. Okay, so let's move my card to a side where I can see it, so I see every single step that I need to make. We're going to start by heat embossing our die cut. Okay, just let me get all these pieces, little tiny pieces of the embossing powder left here. Okay, all right. And what we're going to be doing now is I will be using this color of cardstock to die cut the geo label cover plate. And why I'm using this card, it's because it's similar to my mix, but you can use white, you can even use black. It's gonna look beautiful, but I decided to use this one in case I miss some spots. And you know, you cannot go wrong with this color. But let me put it on my Gemini Junior and die cut it. Okay, there it is. Let me put the other plates here, and just a minute, I'll be back. Okay, it's going through my Gemini Junior right now. Hi, Roxy. Hi, Lenny. Yes, you can heat emboss a large paper and then die cut it. You can absolutely do it. And you can even save those pieces in case you want to do an in-layer technique. But for this one, I think it's, because I'm not using those little pieces, I think it's worth to die cut the piece of cardstock first, and then you can heat emboss. That way you don't waste your embossing powder. Let me run this through my Gemini Junior one more time, just in case. Oh, Roxy, if you missed the beginning, we're going to be doing this card. It's a see-through card just in the front. But it's really, I thought it was really fun to do it. And I was inspired by Michelle. Michelle is such a great teacher. So she made one of these cards for this November release, and she had a clear front. So yeah, I thought that was gorgeous. So that's what we're doing today. And we already die cut the geo label plate cover. So we're going to take out those small pieces, and I'm going to be using this tool. It should be, it's really easy, but because there are multiple pieces, I'm using this tool here. Yep, almost all of them are out. So there's just some tiny ones here at the bottom, and I guess we're done. Yeah, there's one more here, and yes, and here we have, it's already die cut. It cuts like butter. So let me do a little cleanup here to get all these pieces away from my desk and throw it to the garbage. Okay, so we have here something stuck. All right. So let me quickly just check if we don't have people, okay, joining, because I can do it from here. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for that. As you can see here in this card, the back, I also add another piece of the same die cut. So I have two pieces, okay? This is going to be at the back of the front. You're going to see everything. So let's start and do the heat embossing. You don't need to add any type of anti-static powder here. The only thing you need, I'll be using some recycled paper here. Okay, let me change my paper because this is my recycled paper. So we're going to start one side first, and we're going to apply the embossing ink. Try to be generous because this embossing powder has lots of chunky pieces that are gorgeous, so we want to show all of them. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my other piece of white copy paper so we can add the mix of embossing powders. And okay, don't worry if you didn't cover the whole thing at once. This is what I'm going to do, and this is, I'm going to put everything back to my container. Okay, let's put everything back to the container, and let's go again and try to fill in those places that we didn't fill the first time. Let's tap a little bit to get rid of the excess. Okay, so again, let's get everything back to our container. We don't want accidents or happy accidents, so let's get everything inside the container. And for this, because this has chunky pieces and glitter, chunky pieces of glitter also. So, oh no, this looks bad. What you're going to do, or what I always do, because if you go with your heat tool and apply the heat directly and so close to your die cut piece, what you're going to do is you're going to, all those small pieces are going to fly away. So we don't want that. So what am I going to do is I'm going to put my heat tool from, not that far, but what I'm going to do is try to apply heat from far in order to warm the whole piece. you're going to see me doing. So, but first I need to turn on my heat gun and let it get very warm for a few minutes. No, sorry, seconds. So sorry for the noise. Hi, Essie. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so now my heat tool is getting warm. It really needs to be warm, especially because I'm going to be doing this from far. But it's the best way to do it. I promise you, it works perfectly. Hi, Dawn. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here I go. You will still see, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see some pieces going away, but it's okay. It's not gonna be too many. In fact, now that my heat tool is getting warm, I'm going to set it. I'm going to go with the slowest speed. Still from far, trying to apply heat as much as possible. I'm sure you won't be able to see much from there, but what I'm trying to do is to get all those pieces of those chunky pieces in place. So the embossing powder is already melting in some places. Let me see if I can get it closer to you, but honestly, the best way to do this is being very, very patient and just applying the heat tool from far, not that close. We're just trying to melt little by little the embossing powder along with those chunky pieces of glitter, especially the glitter, because the chunky pieces of the white embossing powder, they are going to melt, but the glitter sometimes fly. I'm not sure if you can see some of those chunky glitter pieces are getting out of place, but it's okay. It takes a bit of time, but this is the best way to do it. In this case, I don't recommend doing it from behind, not for this, because the only thing you're going to do is get all those chunky pieces fly all over. So we don't want that. We want to keep as much of those pieces in place. Yes, the color is beautiful, Diane. Hi, Lisa. Oh, let me see. I can. Okay. Hi, Lishan. Thank you, friend, for being here. Yes, Lydia, it's definitely worth the time. And because this has chunky glitter chunky pieces on it, it covers most of the surface. So okay, I guess I'm ready to do it closer because it's warm enough, and I hope you can see it. Still some pieces are flying away, but it's okay. I want you to see the magic of the embossing powder. And look at that texture. It's really gorgeous. Okay, so I think there's some parts here that need to be heated. Yeah, here. And yes, I think going with the lowest speed, it's so much better for this. All right, so if you want, you can add a second layer here of embossing powder, but I think it's fine. Okay, now let's try to get all these chunky pieces of glitter, because believe me, those little pieces is what makes it's what gives some texture and shine to this heat embossing technique. So, all right, let's do the other side. Where is my embossing ink? Right? Oh, here it is. I lost it for a second. So we're going to be doing the same, applying the embossing ink. And if you have any place where you missed, you can go and just apply in those places. But I think it's fun. All right, so, and it doesn't matter if you get some pieces stick on here. It's really, believe me, I've been using embossing ink and embossing powders for so long that, trust me, everything is fine. Okay, let's go back here and let's add the rest of the mixing with embossing powder, glitter, and everything. Okay. Tap to get rid of the excess. Again. Oh, I forgot to change. This is what happens when you forget to change your copy paper. But it's fine. I mean, you're basically applying embossing here, so that's not what I want. It looks messy. So let's do this. The side. You can also do this. Where's my palette? You can also do this. Use another tool to help applying on those parts that you missed. And again, let's tap a little bit. Maybe let's get some a little bit more here on this circle. Okay, I guess it's fine. So you see, this is one of my spatulas from Picket Studios, and it's definitely something good to use, to have in hand. All right, let's get everything back. And I don't know what I end up again with more embossing here. It's okay. All right, let's close this tie, put it away. Okay. And again, we're going to apply and do the same things. I'm going to heat up my heat tool, get it warm, and once it's warm enough, I'm going to apply the heat. I'm going to change it to the slower speed and then apply it to my die cut here, but not so close, a little bit far. Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna get the walnut nickel. Yes, you know what I love about that one is that you can put it on your desk. I mean, I had to be honest. I have this heat tool for probably 3 years, and I never had an issue. And I mean, I used to use it all the time, so I never had a problem with it. But I like the other because you can put it on your desk. I mean, this one, it's a little bit complicated. I need to I mean, it takes like more space, but it's fine. It's really a great product. Okay, let's add more heat to our cover die. As I said first, we are trying to get the embossing powder to melt a little bit. I mean, slowly, because we don't want those chunky pieces of glitter and white embossing powder to go another way that is not on top of my die cut. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see how some pieces go away, and I'm not close. I'm really not close. So that's what I'm using, the slower speed. But once you get the whole piece get really warm, then you can get closer, and you could even apply more speed to your heat tool. I haven't been heat embossing for quite a long now, but you know, this month I decided to use my embossing powders. I feel so comfortable using this product. It's like I know them so well. Okay, so I hope you can see. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, we got it. Yay, it's done. Oh, wait a second. We messed up just a tiny part here. And you can see from far that if there are pieces that look like opaque, it's because you need to go back and heat emboss those parts. So I have a few here. Okay, let me see from here, because right here and here. Because of my lighting here, I missed, but from this angle I can see those parts, and I just need to go back and apply more heat, and that's it. Okay. All right. Okay, we're finished. We've just finished heat embossing the geo-label cover die. Okay, so let's put it aside. Okay, let me get a little bit. Where's mine? Okay, here's my cloth. Let me get some of the glitter out of my desk. So to create this see-through piece here, I didn't use acetate. What I used, this is a pouch that you can put on your laminating machine and get a laminated piece. So I put this into my laminating machine, and this is what I got. This is already laminated, and you can see it because it's more clear, it's not opaque. So what I did is I use my card just one, because we're going to be adhering the, well, not the acetate, the laminate piece. So what I did is I die cut my whole piece of laminated sheet, and I cut it exactly to the size of one of my card bases, an A2. I mean, this is 4¼ inches wide. So what I'm going to do now is this piece of acetate is going to be folded here. We're going to apply some double-sided adhesive here, so it could be here, there. Let me get all my tools to do it. But first, let's cut this pouch. Okay, so I'm going to cut it just smaller than 5½. Okay, so this is here, so let's do this. All right. Oh, great. All right. Okay. So you can use this piece that you can call acetate now for any other shaker or any other project. All right, so the only thing with these laminated pouches is that they are definitely very sturdy. So when you fold it, I mean, you need to put like a lot of weight on top so it can stay in place. All right, so let's, oh, you can also put it on your score pal, the body's called, how is it called? Body pal? No, score pad, scoreboard, and score at the place where you think it's needed. I don't need it. I think I can do it this way. It's going to work. You just need to apply a lot of pressure. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you know, let's reinforce. Oh no, I can't see this one. All right, now it's fine. So let's go there and let's fold it. All right. All right. So there we go. Okay. All right. Now it's so much better. And let's apply some double-sided tape. But wait a second. I think it would be better to apply this first. Okay, so we do everything faster. Let's apply some adhesive at the back. I'm using double-sided tape from, this one is from Couture. Their adhesives are really great. Okay, so where is this? All right. All right, so there we go. There we go. Let's apply, and you can see it's like the perfect size for the border of this cover plate. It's really, it's like it was meant to be done for this border, this frame that it's created here. So we add the double-sided tape to all 4 sides. Okay. Yes, it's very skinny. That's what I love it too. Yeah, I mean, you definitely need your scoreboard, but in this case, I can show you that if you don't have one, you can still make it. Nope. All right, let's just add, I don't know what. Okay, let's put a little bit in here. That's the final part. All right. So let's get that backing paper out. Let's see. Okay, let's get all this. This is a very strong adhesive, so I really recommend this one. But there are many that are also good, because I also use score tape, I guess it is, and also Express It. Those are the 3 brands that I use the most. And for here, you see here, this one is my score tape. This is wider. And I'm just using it because it's definitely easier to cover this part. All right. Okay. All right, and our last part is going to be this side. Okie dokie. So let's get rid of all those backing papers. Okay, and the last one. Okay, and we're going to, let me see if I have another piece. Okay, yes. I will be using this so we can all see exactly where we need to put the die cut. From my previous card, this was on top, but let's do something fun and let's change it. So this is how I did it. And yes, there we go. Okay, so now it's there. It doesn't matter if there is like a tiny piece of the pouch over there, because we're definitely gonna need that part in order for the card to have some movement, so it's fine. Now let's add some double-sided tape on this part. And you see, it wasn't that really easy? I think it was really easy. All right. Okay. One more piece here. Okay. So let's make sure it's really at here. Let's get rid of that glitter, which is really, I love it, but let's make, we can see everything. And all right, it's good. Yeah, and as you can see, this card looks a little bit complex. Maybe like it has too many things to do, but believe me, I guess you spend more time adding the adhesive than anything else, because it's really not that difficult to make. So now what you're going to do, I know, I'm sorry, I usually make all of my stuff just eyeballing. So, but this is how you can do it. I guess everybody would do it this way, right? So yeah, let's do it. Let's fold everything. Okay, let's apply some pressure here, so it's really at here. And ta-da! You see? Very easy. It's there. So now, what you're going to do is you're going to apply more adhesive here. But this is, I always have some type of problem putting it in the correct place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add only double-sided tape here, and let me crease this a little bit more. Let me fold it. It's gonna take a while for it to be, I mean, a little bit more, to be closed and not open all the time, but you just need to add some weight. I added my Bible. It was perfect because it's really, really heavy and big one. So I guess that first card that I made, it was like 3 days after, under my Bible. But yeah, you definitely need something. Maybe you can share with me any tip how to make, instead of maybe using a Bible or any heavy for that long, maybe something that you can let me know, because the only thing that I would think of was adding weight on top. So, okay, that's all I'm going to add for now, because you're going to see later what I'm going to do. Oh, in this case, if you want to make it like perfect, you can, I mean, go ahead and I honestly, I guess I'm very impatient, so I don't like to make sure and use something else, and I always eyeball my things. Yeah, well, because it's handmade, it doesn't have to be perfect. But there we have. And well, it's open, right? We're going to apply some glue. I didn't add double-sided tape here because, believe me, this was not going to be in the correct placement. So that's what I left that part for the glue to do the job. Yeah. And after that, let's apply some pressure here, and that's it. Would it damage the card if you run it through the die cut machine to help it close more than? Good question. I'm not sure if I would do it, because I'm not sure, but I mean, if you definitely don't want to run your card like this, but maybe like this it could work. I'm not sure, honestly. But yeah, maybe somebody can try it, can let us know, because when you are in a hurry trying to make like cards, you definitely don't want to wait 3 days for your card to be totally closed. So well, maybe there's something else that we can do. And because we don't want to see all the adhesive here, we're going to add this. Okay, let's add the adhesive here. And again, we're going to do the same. Apply an adhesive in all 4 borders. And I really love the size of this adhesive. Okay. Okay, one more. All right. Okay. Let's get this white piece of paper out. Okay. You know why I like to have when I work with glitter, I like to have my desk clean, because otherwise sometimes you can get the glitter stuck on your adhesive. So when that happens, it loses the ability to stuck to something. So that's what I cleaned before, but still I can see some pieces stuck there. All right, so let's go inside. And okay, let's see. Oh, you can add a little, wait, more adhesive here, just to keep it in place. And there we go. All right. Yes, great. Okay. All right, so let's try to make okay, good. So we're half the way to finish this card. I also, because if you write something here, it's going to see, I mean, if you put it this way, you're going to see everything. It's not going to look that way. So what I did is I die cut a piece of this. Oh, what I did with the other one is I die cut a little. This was a bigger die, so I put it the same way like you can see here. I added some adhesive and I put it in the center here like this, and look what I'm going to do now. I close my card and push hard in the middle, and so, oh sorry. So now this piece of paper is going to help me write something. It's not going to be a lot, but at least you can put, I don't know, it's a hello there, I love you, or I miss you, I miss your face, I love your smile, I don't know, anything. But I can assure they are going to love it. And it's going to be heated, so nobody's going to be, I mean, you're going to still have the styling and design perfectly in place. And the message is going to be hidden, so it's good, right? I saw that on a video tutorial, so I thought it was a great idea. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put this aside and under my Bible for a while. I'm going to die cut this hello there, and let's see. We're going to put it on my die cutting machine. this is going to be like a shadow, a white shadow, to make my sentiment pop up from the background. Just a second, I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. Hi, Denise. All right, so here we have, you see, it cuts like butter. So let me get this back. Okay, let's get all these pieces that we are not going to use out of the die cut first. Okay, and there it is, the hello there. Isn't this gorgeous? I love so much the combination of both fonts. Really, it's like one of my favorite dies now. And I already die cut another because I'm going to be gluing two to create a little bit of dimension. Okay, so let's add some glue. Okay, so just regular glue in order to make this thicker and more stable, and it's also going to be a shadow for my hello there that's going to be on top. And that one, the die that's going to be on top is going, I did it using paper glitz, full gold color, and we're going to jump into that in a second. Okay, so let's okay, let's add a little bit of weight there, and we're going to start working with the paper glitz. This is paper, sorry, this is full gold, just like I said. And I'm going to be using a piece of paper. No, it's not paper, it's cardstock. So any you have, I mean, this is something that I got from another card, and this is full golds. What I'm going to do, I'm going to apply the medium to a piece of cardstock like this, because I'm going to be die cutting my hello there from this. I love using the paper glitz with word dies, because you get all the beautiful colors plus the glitz. So that's enough. That's really enough. And you can use whatever is left for another project. So make sure to clean your spatulas as soon as possible. And we're going to, oh, just a second, there's some glitz over here. So we're going to put this aside, and this has to dry. But because we are, we can wait that much, I have the already hello there, already die cut. It's the same process. So I just waited for it to dry, and I die cut it. So now we'll be able to add the hello, the white hello there, because this is going to be the shadow. Okay. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you here. Yes, this dye is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And it's part of the mini Slimline double stitched rectangle dies from our die cutting system collection. All right, so now I'm going to carefully, let me see how was my shadow here. Okay, let's carefully put it in here. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay, we need to add a little bit more here. Yeah, definitely more some here. Let me, and yeah, there we go. I think it's done. It's beautiful. Look at all how it shines. It's that fall gold paper glitz. It's really gorgeous. Okay, so I always like to add shadows. I don't know why, but to me it makes the sentiment or whatever I'm putting on top to highlight, helps to highlight it or to make it pop. So let's get back our card. And you see, well, little by little this will go down. We're going to apply more glue at the back. Okay, let's apply some glue here. And I love because this glue dries quickly. I mean, it gives me enough time to move around. It doesn't give you a lot, I'm gonna be honest, so you gotta be quickly, but I like it because it dries fast. And I rather use these ones than the other ones. At least it works better for me. So let me see. Okay, I think it looks good there. Let's press a little bit. And now it's time for our gems to be added, and also crafty friends. All right, but I already have my group of embellishments ready because I already chose the sizes and everything. So where's my sequence picker? Okay, going to try to, oh no, what happened? Oh no, no. Okay, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. I'm sorry, I don't know why it, oh no. Okay, it's better there. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, but in my screen it started showing in portrait mode, not landscape. So is it okay now? Oh gosh. Okay, is it okay? Because I still, it looks different on my screen. Okay, but if you all say that it's okay, I believe you. So as I was saying, I already picked up my bubbles and my gems, and we're going to be adding them to the background like this. So let's add some, let's be generous with the glue here because it's embossing powder, and we want everything to be really adhered. We don't want anything to be falling apart. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I never had any issues when I tried to add anything to something that has been embossed, heat embossed, but still. So here we're going to do something different because our design changed. Remember, here is the opposite. So okay, let's be creative. Oh please, why are you doing this to me? No. All right. Okay, so we're going to be adding one here, one more there. I see that I already missed adding one gem, so we're going to get back here. Oh gosh, am I showing it correctly? Because my screen is showing something totally different now. So I hope you are seeing everything. Okay, thank you, Liz Chen. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not I'm not good with technology. And it's not that I want to, it's not a priority to me, but it just drives me crazy sometimes because it doesn't help. But yeah. So here we're adding the last few gems, and I chose those ones because they match perfectly with the gold from the hello there. So now let's add the final bubbles. Let's be like here, and one more maybe here. Okay, and let's be generous with the glue here because the bubbles are quite not quite big, but oh wait, is it going to appear in here? Oh well, I will make it fit. Yeah, so as you can see, this is really easy. This was a very easy card to make. It can look complicated. Probably the only complicated would be the laminated pouchet, but you can use acetate. It's definitely easier because the acetate, it's more it's not as sturdy as the laminated pouch. Oh no, okay, so okay, let's not worry about that one. It's kind of big for that, but that's my fault because I changed the design at the last minute. Okay, so what is this? All right, well, oh my friends, I really can't believe I made this card in what? Yeah, an hour, yes. Okay, let me get my gems in place. I don't want to miss them. And here there are my 2 cards. I hope you can see them because I can't. My screen is cut in half. But this is really easy to make. It was fun. You even have a space to add some a small sentiment there. You can see where the acetate or the pouch it is at here, so everything is covered. So, where's that? Okay, so we use paper gliss, we use gems. So really, I think you should try this. And if you do, please tag Picket Fence Studios so we can see what you're doing, because we love inspiring you, everybody. And we are so thankful because all of you are taking the time to spend at least an hour with us. And this was everything for tonight. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we'll be announcing the 7 winners for this 7 and 7 event for the month of November. I really, 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 we're so blessed and so thankful for each of you that is supporting this event each month. We are so happy to be bringing some inspirations to you, some fun crafty time. Sometimes we all need this. We just need to be around people who likes the same things that we do, and that we can get some, maybe just ideas, just tips, and a fun time, especially in these hard times that we're living. And look, I mean, it's not that bad the way that it sounds bad. It is also stands pretty well. Oh, kind of. This needs more weight on top. But okay. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really step by tomorrow, because we are the winners are going to be announced. And thank you so much. I will be listing all the products at the end in a comment. So thank you so much, and bye-bye. Oh yeah, Black Friday starts on Monday. We had really great deals. Like, we have like the slim die cutting system, the original, at $9.99. So you have to have it. It starts on Monday, and it will last until Sunday, the next Sunday. So you have a full week to get advantage of all the deals that we have. So we have paper glitz on sale, we have paper glaze, inserters. So yeah, we have a lot of things. So stop by on Monday at Picket Fence Studio shop, and you will be able to see all the great deals. Thank you so much for being. I love you so much, and see ya in the next event. Bye bye.